The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Zahaya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. First, let us catch up with the major headlines. Potable water supply in southern region. NUEY's Organization Week in Ansaba region. Iraq calls for ending UN assistance mission by the end of 2025. And number of internally displaced people had a record of 75.9 million in 2023. On our local news, Mr. Kubram Misgana, head of water resources development in the southern region, reported that since independence, a significant number of water projects have been implemented in the region. This includes 458 projects using drilling systems, 342 with water pumps, 203 with solar power, 57 with motors, and 82 with electric power. Mr. Kubram further stated that 15 water supply projects, which are expected to serve approximately 35,000 people across 37 villages, are nearing completion. To date, these projects have incorporated 78-kilometer solar system and laid 47 kilometers of pipelines, along with the construction of 16 water reservoirs and 42 water distribution centers. He emphasized the importance of sustainability of these water projects, noting it is responsibility of the residents. He urged both the general populace and the village coordinators to ensure proper usage and management of these resources. Additionally, Mr. Kubram announced that the Water Resources Development Branch would organize ongoing training programs on water management and assist in the maintenance of the damaged projects. The National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students organized an eventful week from 1st to 12th May across the subzones in the Ansaba region. Held under the theme Strong Organization for Sustainable Peace, the event was part of the celebration for 33rd Independence Day anniversary. The head of the organizations across all the subzones highlighted that the project of the Youth Week, which includes 23 types of sports activities, was to tap into the potential of the youth and to bolster the organizational capacity of the union. The event also featured a mix of traditional and modern cultural programs, including children's activities, dance, drama, innovation and creativity showcases, general knowledge competitions, literature events, sculpture, and photography contests. The administrator of the subzone expressed their commitment to support the programs that enhance the Independence Day celebration and called on institutions and the public to increase their contribution. In a related news, a fashion show was held yesterday at Hotel Mbasera, organized in cooperation with the National Association of Designers and the National Holidays Coordinating Committee. Mr. Abraham Sultan, chairman of the Designers Association, remarked that the fashion show would significantly contribute in preserving national culture and identity and to motivate the encouraging designers. He praised the competitive spirit shown by the participants. Awards were also presented to the winning designers and models. Dear viewers, we'll be back with the international news shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Iraq has requested that the United Nations assistance mission set up after 2003 U.S.-led invasion of the country end its works by the end of 2025, saying it was no longer needed because Iraq had made significant progress towards stability. The missions, headquartered in Baghdad's heavily fortified Green Zone, was set up with a wide mandate to help develop Iraqi institutions, support political dialogues and elections, and promote human rights. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani said Iraq wanted to deepen cooperation with other UN organizations, but there was no longer a need for a political work of the UN assistance mission known as the UNAMI. The mission head of Iraq often shuttles between the top political, judicial, and security officials in the work that supporters see as important to preserving the resolving conflicts, but critics have often described as interference. On our last news, the number of internally displaced people around the globe had a record of 75.9 million in 2023, an NGO monitor has found. The Internal Displacement Monitoring Center said in a report released on Tuesday that 7.7 million people were displaced by disaster and 68.3 million by conflict and violence. The war in Sudan and Gaza pushed the number to a new record. Over the past years, we've seen alarming new levels of people having to flee their homes due to conflict, violence, and even regions where the trend has been improving. While refugees have those who have fled abroad, internal displacement refers to the forced movement of people within the country in which they live. The end of the year record was a significant increase from 71.1 million record at the end of 2022. Over the last 5 years, the figure increased by more than 50%, the IDMC said. Dear viewers, we have come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Potable water supply in southern region. A new Eastwise Organization Week in Ansaba region. Iraq calls for ending UN assistance mission by the end of 2025. And number of internally displaced people had a record of 75.9 million in 2023. That is all our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a good night.